Hello, people who cannot sit at home. So happy to have you here. And first off, I want to talk to you about my road trip journal, which is out currently on Amazon. There's also a digital copy. I'm going to link it first thing down below. Now, this video is going to be about unique experiences in Ontario. And here's the first experience I want to talk to you about. So this is called Princess Sodalite Mine. It is in Bancroft, which is about 2.5 hours from Toronto, but trust me, it's worth it. So what you do is you need to bring your own hammer. You do also need to bring, well, you should bring your own goggles and make sure that you are wearing closed-toe shoes because the rocks can get onto your shoe. And it's also great to have gloves. And basically you go into this farm and it's free to go in and you start cracking these rocks. They have different kinds of rocks, different colors. They even have some amethyst. They of course have tons of Sodalite, which is this blue color stone over here. It's gorgeous. Last time I was there, they had so much Sodalite. It's like the whole area was, there was a whole chunk of area that was blue. This red rock, I don't even know what that is. There's just so many. And the fun part about this farm is that, yeah, you get to crack all of these rocks and see what's inside of them, and maybe there's even more beautiful things when you crack. So in terms of taking stuff out of the farm, you do need to pay $2 per pound. So over here I'm showing you some amethyst and some shiny, I believe it's called mica. Gorgeous stones, and yeah, definitely worth a visit. On the way from that farm towards Toronto, you can also stop at this really cool Buddhist temple that's not yet open, but I'm gonna link it down below. It's really fun to see. And one more cool thing that's in the area is called lift lock cruises. Basically, you can take a cruise and go down this amazing lift lock in Peterborough. Now, next up, this experience I love. I think everybody should do this. It's so much fun. So this is in Welland, Ontario. It is also about 2 hours from Toronto. The experience is that you go to this restaurant. It's called Canalside restaurant. I'm gonna of course link it down below. You sit down. I mean, you don't need to go to the restaurant. You can just stand there and look at the bridge. But I like the experience of sitting down, having a burger, ordering something to eat, and seeing the bridge go up. And then shortly after, you will see that there's a ship waiting to pass by this bridge. When we were there on a weekend, we asked the locals how often does the bridge go up. They said about 4 times a day, usually on the average. Sometimes it can be more, sometimes it can be less. There is no schedule, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a, if you're lucky, you see it. But on the weekend, you will see it. It's just on the weekday, it's maybe 1 or 2, maybe it's a bit less. Anyway, it's an amazing experience. Highly recommend it. By the way, at the same town, at the same restaurant, you can even rent a room. And from what I remember, on summer weekends, they also have music in the bar, and it's just kind of the whole experience. And it's also really interesting at night. Next up, we have an amazing experience. This is called Picnic with Alpacas. It is by Utterly Ridiculous Farm Life. They are sort of where Guelph is. I'm gonna, of course, link it down below. You can check it out for yourself. The picnic is, I would say, roughly about from $40 to $50 per person, and we loved it. The food was excellent, so yummy, all local, great food. Just really great experience. So the idea is that you eat it first, and then later on you go and you interact with alpacas. They do not bother you. They do not try to steal any food. They have their own hay. In the picnic, you also get alpaca kind of feed so that you can feed them. And on the farm, there's of course also other animals. Over here, there's a water buffalo. There's also goats. You can do goat yoga. You can do goat interaction. There's lots of things actually on that farm. It's an amazing farm. Up next, we have a really fun experience. So did you know that you can have a sandwich and just, enjoy watching the planes without actually flying anywhere from the Parry Sound Municipal Airport? The cafe, it's called Wings Cafe, and they are open Monday to Friday from 9 to 2 p.m. So it's a bit of a challenge if you don't live up north, but if you're on a vacation or in that area, you need to check it out. The food was excellent. We had soup of the day, we had tuna salad over there. I had BLT, it was great. I was actually very surprised how good the food was. And yeah, you get to see all of these cool planes lifting off, and if you're lucky, you can even see a helicopter. This experience was also so much fun. To be honest, all of these experiences are amazing experiences, literally every single one of them. So what this is a basically a goat walk. You take your goat for a walk. It's about 1 hour long. It's a lot of fun. The goats kind of go all over the place. They really just want to eat the grass or the leaves. So you have to watch out because some of the things they should not be eating, like for example ferns, they should not really be having. So you do need to kind of watch out what they eat, but it's so much fun. The name of this place is called Muskoka Goat Away. They are kind of in the Huntsville area, which is about an hour and a half north of Toronto. Definitely worth a visit. And the last but definitely not the least, this experience, it's a chair. It's a just ginormous chair. It is at Sawdust City Brewing Company at Gravenhurst, which is about 2 hours north of Toronto. And yeah, you can climb it, just be careful. It was actually really easy to climb, and it was just a lot of fun to be so tiny compared to this ginormous Muskoka chair, which is such a symbol of Muskoka area and just Canada in general. So I hope you enjoyed this. Definitely go to be honest, to all of them. I love all of them. And I will for sure do more videos about unique experiences in Ontario because there are so many. Of course, please subscribe, like, and share if you enjoy my videos. Thank you. Bye.